Okay, Dan the Fourth playing Blue Gremlin in the Stormweaver. We have uh, just finishing our diplomatic missions to the Wanderers, which are up here, and to the High from Earth government. So let's go back to High Home with uh, the reply from Earth's government. And I'm not sure that we ever find out what their reply was. We don't know what the High sent to them, just that we had an official diplomatic emblem. So much easier when you can jump across the whole galaxy with your massive fleet. All right, back in High Home, you meet Sayari at the secure port and hand her the response from the Republic. Thank you, Captain Gremlin, she says, not only for this task, but for the other tasks you have completed for us. You've helped with many tasks which might otherwise have been sources of tension without you. Don't mention it, I don't do it for the praise. Or, is there anything else you need me for? Is there anything else you need me for? For now, there are no immediate tasks for you. The others will continue working on the plan to manage this situation, and we will call upon you once you are needed. I suggest you explore our systems while you wait and get a better understanding of the High People. It will do us well for you to have the knowledge. We already did a lot of exploring in high space. We did that pretty early in the game, actually before we began the Free Worlds campaign. But it doesn't hurt to do a couple missions and check in spaceports. So let's fire our crew, our Marines, and that reduces our crew a little bit, and see what jobs they have available. Large rush delivery to Stonebreak. Large rush delivery to Sky Farm. A big delivery to Greenbloom. Greenbloom. Greenview. Frostmark. Frostmark. And Greenwater. Boy, there just isn't much. We do have a big, let's see, steel bars to Giverstone, watches, family of 3 miners. Let's take these 3 to Giverstone and check with the spaceport there. Luxury goods is paying well. Buy all. Drop off our cargo, and family. Alright, one thing I wanted to check with the outfitter is everybody got, yes, quantum keystones. I'd like to get about, let's say, 10 of them into my cargo hold in case I need them, in case I add any other ships. Sell, job board, What do we have? We have more jobs. Oh, we got another 61 tons of food. Those always pay well. 3 humans and 128 tons of platinum. Swift Song, Ice Lake, Swift Song. Sky Farm, Thornlight, Thornlight, Sky Farm, Sky Farm, Sky Farm. 3 to Sky Farm, 3 couple to Green Water. Let's keep those for Green Water. And let's go do the ones to high space. Well, we still have the anomaly Hackerz. We still own Hackerz, which allows us free, unfettered access. Drop off the aid, or as they like to refer to it, tribute to the unfettered. Clearly notice that you have a jump drive. Do you want to arrange a sale of your jump drive? No, not yet. At some point we will do that. Look at the top board. Nothing. We have not been to this planet. Let's go to this space. There is a empty planet and an empty space station in Doom. So let's go there, just for curiosity. And then we'll jump to Wayut. With medical. You know what? I am going to give myself some room in case I run into anything that I want to deal with in Doom. It's a big, bright sun. Land on the space station. The unfettered have clearly noticed that you have a dump drive. Nah, nope. To deal with that. Fearing a possible return of the Korath raiders, the High begin construction of this military outpost. However, the post-war era saw the rise of the unfettered. Their strained relationship with the High left Horizon Watch unfinished. Centuries after it was built, this station lies mostly forgotten. A small crew is on standby to protect the system, but the available facilities are inadequate for maintaining a proper garrison or offering services to outsiders. As a result, the station rarely gets visitors, and the few unfettered you encounter watch you with suspicion. Alright, let's try the planet and see if it's better. This remote system was not originally part of high space. Centuries ago, a hyperspace link suddenly appeared connecting to it. From here, there was another link to systems farther east, and the Korath raids began. Not long after, the link to the Korath space mysteriously disappeared, but the high connection to Doom remained. There are no toxins in this dead planet's atmosphere, and it has just barely enough oxygen to sustain a human, but it's completely devoid of water. Oh, look at that. Evidence suggests that this world was once covered by an endless ocean, but something caused it all to disappear. Trying to breathe the air immediately triggers your gag reflex as it seems to leach the moisture from your body out through your lungs. Similarly, your eyes itch uncomfortably when exposed to this harsh environment. But what a lovely place. However, you can jump to another spot from it. Let's do that just for grins and see what's out there. Wow, what a mess. I don't think we want to jump out there. That was crazy. All right, let's land. You drop off the aid, or as they like to refer to it, tribute for the unfettered, and receive 453,000 credits. No, I don't want to sell a jump drive yet. Okay. I Let's look in the shipyard. No, they still have the sea scorpion and the sea and the shield beetle. Outfitters, they have they do have something that's interesting. They have phantom pallets. So a phantom pallet is a uh, holographic system that sits in your cargo space and makes it seem like it can't be scanned. So if they're looking at your car for your cargo, they can't really find it. So we have 655 tons of cargo space. Let's do, let's purchase 25, buy, and buy. Let's install 25 tons of phantom pallets to help obscure what we're carrying. That still gives us 630 tons of cargo space. Uh, but it hides what we really have. And yeah, that's it. Nothing in the bank. Spaceport, job board, mining, mining, mining. Yeah, not interested. All right, off to Green Bloom, or Green Water, I should say, with our heavy metals. Getting all here. Looks like it. Drop off our passengers and our cargo. Pays for one jump. All right, spaceport. A group of kids, both high and human, gather around you. One of them is bouncing a ball, while some others are looking at your ship. One of them asks, "Are you from human space?" "Beat it, brats, I'm busy," or "Yes, did you need something from me?" "Is it true that there are acorn cookies in human space?" asked one kid. That brings back memories of House Unuk down in Flood. "Yeah, I've had some." "I want to try some." Soon all the kids are clamoring to try some. "Bring us some. We'll buy them. Will 5 credits be enough?" Kids empty out their pockets and pull their money together. You can probably pick up some from Republic Space. On the other hand, this job is definitely not worth the time and effort. The kids look at you expectantly. "Sure, I'll bring you some acorn cookies from outer space, from human space." Yay, the kids are cheering and dancing. Hopefully, you won't have to go too far out of your way to get them these cookies. Job board. You can get acorn cookies and in Prime. So let's go do some running around. And we'll stop in Prime and get the cookies just for grins. Are there any big jobs? Large bulk delivery to Snowfeather. Another large bulk delivery to Snowfeather. Wealthy family, Snowfeather, Snowfeather. So 5 jobs to Snowfeather. Swift Song Music Festival. Ice Lake, Ice Lake, Swift Song. Mainly Ice Lake jobs. What's this? Welding robots to Stonebreak. So we'll just take these to. What escort is in Hayadu? Huh. Well, let's go to Swift Song. 115 for medical. It must be one of those little ships I captured that finally made it into high space. Here we are in Snowfeather. Say farewell to your passengers. Get a nice payday in Snowfeather. Do we have? Yep, there it is. It is a Firebird. Wait a minute. Was that a empty map slot? It was. By the map. All right, so we need someplace with a spaceport. Back to Fossum, February 13th. Back to Fossum, and they have a spaceport. So I'll sell that Firebird there. Equipment. There's that Firebird showed up. All right. Shipyard. Sell. Yes. There we go. And we apparently don't have a shipyard set up here yet. So let's go to Glory. Get rid of all these jobs. Luxury goods. Back to human space. Farseer, Farseer. 1.2 million, 1.5 million. As you leave your ship, you see a crowd watching a video screen not far from your landing spot. The video jumps between a panel discussion and footage of Admiral Danforth being quizzed by Parliament. It is finished by the time you arrive, and many of the onlookers have already left for business. Two captains remain, however, and by the sounds of it, they're having a passionate discussion about the video. Hey, what was that video about? You're startled with when the two captains turn to you, twin men with preposterous sideburns and rat like mustaches. It's impossible to tell if they're smiling or frowning, as the pair live squarely in the middle of the uncanny valley. The left twin asks, "Can you believe this? It's been weeks and everyone's still obsessing over the bug invasion. The news was all experts and officials at first, but now we just see talking heads and conspiracy theorists." In disbelief, the twin responds, "It's just a propaganda exercise to boost syndicate sales. Even if these elusive pug existed, we won't hear the end of it as long as the story boosts public opinion of the syndicate." It was possibly the biggest event of this century. Of course, people are going to keep talking about it. "Oh, the pug were real, all right. I met some and fought them. Or I think you both need to shave." It was possibly the biggest event this century. Twin rolls his eyes while the other twitches his mustache awkwardly. He rewinds the video to the parliamentary discussion, where Danforth is reassuring counselors about the Navy's ability to patrol the fringes of human space. The left twin says, "Look at this bozo, Bounty's counselor Majuendu Kabiru. He keeps ranting against the Navy guy. Uh, this Admiral," he snaps his finger, trying to remember the name. "Admiral Danforth," says the twin. "Right, Danforth. This counselor wants Danforth to defend against unknown dangers at the fringes of human space. Don't we have enough immediate problems without imagining new horrors? Like terrorists nuking us," says the right twin. "The Navy is skilled and honorable. I trust them to protect us." "No, don't worry about that. I ended the bomb threat." "What?" "Maybe you're right. All we can do is get on with our lives, right? If you don't shave soon, people will think you're wearing masks." "The Navy is skilled and honorable. I trust them to protect us." The left twin laughs and says, "Pardon us if we keep our eyes open and trust to our own guns." Both twins nod and depart to their ships. Well, that was, I don't know what that was. 72 tons of canvas to Vale, 9 tons of silicon bronze to Memory, and a group of wealthy tourists to Asgard. Yep. Anything out to Gamma Core or Sadelmic or Polaris? Nope. What's this? Chiron. All right. And where are they from? Oh, Huginn Station in the Zosma system. Yeah, we need to go to Huginn Station and search for the trackers. Or hackers, I should say. Hackers. All right, let's do this. Let's go to Memory and then jump up to the Huginn Station. Eugene. You drop off your cargo, so you wish the workers bid goodbye to the scientists 1.475. That's what we're talking about. All right. Check the outfitter. Crazy how many maps I don't have. Even though my map of the galaxy, certainly Republic space, is pretty well complete. 65 scientists. Someone on Muninn Station, that's where we're going next. So they ordered 44 tons of pot stickers. Bifrost. We're not going to Bifrost. Package to Bourne. We'll take that. It's one of the mystery packages, which is fine. All right, let's go up to Muninn Station. Or, wait a minute. Muninn Station and Huginn Station. Muninn Station. You deliver the pot stickers just in time for the client's game night. 4,000 credits is deposited into your account. Trace the Hackerz. Huginn Station. Oh, geez, oh Pete's wrong place. Let's look at the job board. Vale again. Quark planet. Alright, so notes analyzed on Asgard. We're going to Asgard. Rumors of a massive coordinated pirate attack on Muninn Station has prompted station security to ask for volunteers to bolster their defense fleet. Once the battle begins, you won't be able to land on either station until all the attacking ships are disabled or destroyed. This is actually a tough battle, so we're going to do it. It actually puts the station out in the map, and you have to defend the station from the pirates. So let's try that, and then we'll go to Huginn Station and look for the mysterious Hackerz. Alright, so where is the station? Oh, we didn't take that job. Let's take that job. Job board. There we go. The attack is expected to begin soon. Finish your final preparations before joining the defense fleet. Be aware that you won't have the opportunity to land on either station during the battle. So, stations are going to be... Alright, the calm before the storm settles in. As you wait, an emergency message from Huginn Station is sent out an open channel to anyone able to receive it. Alright, I gotta try this again. Load game. Start. Stations. Well, actions. So I lost some ships. Let's see how bad it was. Pirate drone. Arskane. Mission failed. Transport Science Department. Sarid Sojourner's Mule. Mission failed. Wealthy tourist home to Asgard. Kestrel Platinum has been destroyed. Your executive guard Longinus has been destroyed. Other than that, a bunch of bitches and drones. Huginn Station. Bounty. That was bizarre. Alright. I don't understand this. So the Huginn Station was taken over by the pirates. We gotta disable it, and then we gotta go fight the pirates. I don't think it's supposed to explode when I land on it. I don't understand. This is Muninn Station. It's activated its self-destruct mechanism. Why? I don't get it. It's been hijacked by pirates. Disable Huginn Station, but leave recapturing it to us. I expect both stations to be intact after this battle. Attack the station. Disable. That what we do. Go kill pirates. Crazy, crazy battle. Drones and finches. Skane. Mission failed. Transport side. Kestrel. One Skane and one Kestrel. That's not bad. Alright, and we'll leave Huginn Station to them. We will... The station's crew are still working on repairing damage from the battle. Grateful for your assistance in defending Muninn Station from the pirate attack, as well as keeping Huginn Station from remaining under pirate control. The commanders offer you 2 million credits as payment. Rather than simply accept the credits, they wonder if you would be willing to offer some other, if they would be willing to offer some other kind of reward. This is a military outpost the Navy uses to keep their ships supplied. Request access to their ammunition supplies. If this doesn't work out, I'm going to reboot this battle. They're surprised by your request. After taking a moment to consider it, they agree to grant you a security clearance to purchase their ammunition. The next time you visit Muninn Station, they'll have this set up for you. All right. Well, let's go back to memory. Reload all the ammunition on your ship. Yes. What did I capture? I captured a bunch of stuff. Do they have any nerve gas? They do not. They do have some blaster pistols and an antique rifle. Alright, so I'll take those for my ship. Blaster pistols. Getting quite a collection of those. Antique rifle. Not quite as many of those. Alright, let's depart. Let's go to Huginn Station and look for the mysterious Hackerz. No one greets you at the airlock, and the Huginn Station Port Authority isn't responding to your hails. The security station is abandoned, allowing you access to restricted areas of the station. It could be a problem if security catches you inside armed with anything more significant than your sidearm. Check the command station, check the prison cells, or check the cargo bay. Check the command station. You head for the command center to get answers. Along the way, you notice blood stains on the floors and walls. Something is definitely wrong here. When you finally arrive, the area is deserted. The communications equipment is damaged, allowing incoming transmissions to be received, but none to be sent. As you take all this in, someone hails the station. Attention! Escaped prisoners and their allies. The Republic will not tolerate a prison break of this magnitude. You have all been sentenced to death. Allies? Could the Navy be referring to you? Looking around the blood-splattered consoles, you realize it may not be a good idea to be here when they arrive. Getting back to your ship and fleeing the station may be your only and we actually become targets for the Republic. So let's go back to Muninn Station. Nope. Let's go back to oh boy. Muninn Station. Oopsie. We can't redo that battle. Oh well. Let's land on Muninn Station and see what they offer as far as outfitters. Nothing special, so no real reason that we should have taken that instead of the 2 million. And I think we're stuck because we didn't save before we did this. So our Huginn stations and memory, and the autosave takes us back to 2 years ago. So the best we can do is load from memory. And Chiron. Boy, that's terrible. I really messed that up. That is not good. Yeah, that battle got me. Messed up the Wanderer storyline. Well, I mean, no. But, yeah. Oh well, that's one of the vagaries of the game. So let's try this Huginn station again and trace the Hackerz. Check the prison cells. You head for the prison cells to make sure the convicts are still locked away. The blood stains in the hallways aren't a good sign. When you look into the first prison cell, you find the dead bodies of uniformed prison guards. You're responsible for this. A man enters the cell block with a rifle pointed at you. It appears to be another bounty hunter. I finally caught the Hackerz mastermind. Must be my lucky day. I'm not going to let you frame me for this. Just what I'd suspect from the Hackerz mastermind. The man charges at you. What do? Try to knock him out. He raises the rifle overhead to try and knock you out, but you quickly step in with a series of punches that knock him off balance. As he falls, you leap in and pummel him into submission. Rather than haul him around the station, it's probably safer to keep him locked up in one of the empty cells. Check the cargo bay. For some reason, you've decided to check out the cargo bay with the security station abandoned. Perhaps you'll help yourself to some unattended cargo? Time to pick up some sweet loot. Sure, why not? When you return, the airlock is overrun by hundreds of rioting prisoners armed with weapons stolen from the station's armory. You are killed as the Stormweaver is quickly overtaken. So, check the prison cells. It wasn't me. Talk some sense into him. Locked in a prison cell. You're found guilty of hacking into the prison security system. And you've been sentenced to death. Alright, so let's not do that one. Let's try this again. Boy, just not having good luck today. Check the prison cells. I'm not going to let you frame me for this. Let's try shooting him this time. Shoot him. Nope, he kills me first. Oh, nope, I kill him. You wonder if this situation can still be salvaged with the station authorities. Check the command center. Nope, that's the Navy after. Alright. Previous spaceport. Nope. Previous one is memory. Depart. Huginn station. Check the prison cells. I'm not going to let you frame me for this. Knock him out. Now check the command station. Nope. Look at that. All the Republicans. It's dead to me. All right, so let's go back to memory. Let's try Huginn Station again. This may be the end of the line for Blue Gremlin. An ignominious death. Check the cargo bay. Nah, check the prison cells. Not gonna let you frame me. Try to knock him out. Now check the command station. Nope. Wow. I don't know how to get out of this except by ignoring the mysterious hackers. Check the prison cells. It wasn't me. Try to knock him out. Check the command station. The only solution is not to do it. So that's it. That's the end of the game for mysterious hackers mission. Because I can't figure out a way to go back to the proper save, and I can't figure out the way to go forward with that mission. Trace the hackers. Apprehend these criminals and bring them in for a reward of 1 million credits. Yep, nope, can't do it. Okay, well, that's it. That's the end of the line for the Blue Gremlin. Because I mean, we'd always have this trace the hackers open, and also we've lost, I don't know how many ships. We lost a couple ships. So I don't know. I just don't know. What to do, what to do. I guess we can just ignore that and go forward. So, boy, really messed that up. So let's go to Vale. Let's go to Chiron. See how satisfying it is to not have messed up like that. Say farewell to your passengers. The scientists have been giddy. The scientists have been giddy. Wish your passengers the best of luck. Sell. Shipyard. I'm going to sell 1, 2, 3, 4. I'm going to sell 10 finches. Sell. Oh, what? I gotta wait for the rest of my ships that I captured to get here. Because I did capture a bunch. There's 1, 2, 3, 4. And then I can sell them. Shipyard. There they are. Sell 14 million. Not nearly enough to make up for the mess that I've made of this. All right, and mining. Let's go back. Asgard. Okay, so off to Vale. So frustrating. Oops, what have I got here? Missions. Family of 5 going to Shangri-La, and a deadline job. Okay, so they need luxury goods. There we go. To Vale, and then to Asgard, and then to Alexandria. And what's the Asgard? 102, up 115 for medical. Scientists have been giddy, passengers best of luck. So more monies. Outfitter, show outfits in cargo. Sell. 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 All right. Some inadvertent cargo that I picked up. And then they've got, no, that's to Bifrost. 74 scientists analyze on rust, 3.68 million. Yep. Definitely take that one. What's this one? Muninn Station. So, yep. Muninn Station. Take that. And another group going to Quarg Planet. Okay, back to Muninn Station. Man, oh man, that was just a brutal 20 minutes. Scientists, okay. Outfitter. I got access to their outfits, which I didn't have before. Which, big deal. let's go back to memory. Goodbye to the scientists. Another million. Depart. You know what? I don't know. It just bothers me that there's gotta be some way to do this on Huginn Station. Huginn. I just... No one greets you. Check the command station, check the prison cells, check the cargo bay. Checking the command station takes you right back to... I mean, I get a carrier. But that's not worth losing the rest of the hostile. Free world is still friendly. I wonder. Let's talk to them. Let's demand a tribute. Okay. Demand tribute. 700 credits per day. I mean, we could just turn evil and take over the whole republic. Fancy doing that. Alright, that's it for Blue Gremlin. The mysterious hackers destroyed us. I don't know. I don't know how to do this. Huginn Station. Land. Check the cargo bay. Time to pick up some sweet loot. You were killed. Check the prison cells. It wasn't me. Talk some sense into him. He knocks you out. You've been sentenced to death. Once you land, you're done. Check the command station. Immediately goes to. So check the prison cells. I'm not going to let you frame me for this. Shoot him. Then check the command center. And maybe take you out. Yep. Okay. Well, so much for the Stormweaver and Blue Gremlin. I just don't have the heart to go on. I don't know. I'm gonna end the stream. I can start a new game easily enough, a new pilot, and maybe that's the way to do this. We do have some new um, uh, the Lost in Midnight has some new uh, startings that we have uh, unlocked by finishing the free worlds. We can also do the high origins, which isn't much change, but it starts out with a uh, better interceptor than a silly sparrow. Um, yeah, you start in Greenwater, so uh, let me know what you think I should do. I just, huh? I'm just stuck on the Huginn station. Maybe I'll go search and see if there's a way to to deal with it, to move forward. Uh, in any case, this has been interesting. So that's it for today. I'll do some research and probably come back later today, and we may start a new character. So, uh, yeah, we may start a new character, a new pilot. So think of a good name. All right, thanks.